Welcome to the Platinum Pinfall. One, two, three. Um, I'm Stephen Platinum. It's February 8th. Tomorrow is my 50th birthday, and I'm going to be telling three stories about things that have popped up in the last few days that reminded me of these stories for a very special edition of the Platinum Pinfall. And yeah, 50 years old, man. It's something else. But I really enjoy doing this. Let's jump into the stories, shall we? Boop, what is that? That is a picture of Griff Garrison and Marcus Cross, formerly known as Master and Machine on the Indies. Really mentored and helped out by Bill Behrens. And this is a picture of the now signed by AEW Griff Garrison in the ring with Marcus Cross and with Mike Posey, who's another guy that Bill Behrens helps out a lot as the referee. And I just thought it was a great picture, kind of lets us know where we are. It tells us a bunch of things. One, it's really great that Griff Garrison signed. Two, it's really cool that Mike Posey has a steady job as a ref at AEW. And three, it's really cool that Marcus Cross is there doing his thing as well. But most importantly, it tells us that um, if Bill Behrens believes in you and you put in the work, that Bill Behrens is one of the really the few guys in wrestling who you can directly say can actually help you a great deal. And we're very fortunate to have him in the Georgia area. And I'm sure Griff and Mike Posey and Marcus feel the same. And I just thought that this was like this picture really just invoked a bunch of those thoughts in me. And I think it's a feel good story, and I think it's really cool. Let's get to this next picture. Poop. Speaking of feel good, Keith Lee and Mia Yim got married, and it's a great story. I would predict that Keith Lee is going to be that person who shows up on Dynamite, and the fact that we can have that discussion is really cool. And is Mia Yim going to be there as well? And if so, does that mean they're going to be this power couple that are going to go up against like Adam Cole and Britt Baker, or Sammy Guevara and Tay Conti? Like when you think about the couple possibilities, because in the WWE, they just did a couples thing, right? With Edge and Beth Phoenix against Maurice and Miz. And I thought it was actually pretty cool for what it was. But then you realize AEW has as many or more couples doing that wrestling thing than anybody, and it's super great. And it got me thinking about couple. By the way, I'm going to put this other picture of the wedding. The fact that Cedric Alexander and Mia Yim keep their feud up, I think is hysterical. I just think it's wonderful. Plus, I think that's a really great picture. I just want to keep it up for a moment. The other couples thing that I'm excited about is the idea of Matt Cardona and Chelsea Green going up against the Kirks. It is no secret that Brandon and Casey Kirk are two of my favorite people in wrestling, period. And I think this idea is really interesting. And it's the one thing that the WWE can do and has done, but can't really do like it should be done. And so it's a great time for AEW or any promotion that's going to have the Kirks against Cardona and Green to take advantage of. Super cool. And then our last story, this show's happening in Orlando, and I'm going to see if I can go. What is that, Steve? It's EC3 and Adam Shear, the once Braun Strowman, and Killer Cross's thing. Um, and it's going to be the wrestling show, but they're saying like, but we control the narrative and blah, blah, blah. It feels very weird. The promos are incredibly strange. And I guess at the end of the day, they're doing what I always want done, which is they're doing something different and weird. So if you look at the information about the Orlando show, and they're also doing one in Texas at the end of March, but this one's March 5th, Control Your Narrative. $25. It's at the Tin Roof in Orlando, and I know exactly where that it's because that restaurant is connected to this kind of bigger space. So it's not the biggest venue, but it'll be something different. I'm going to reach out to those guys and see if I can talk to them and do a review of the show. I'm just interested that they're doing this thing. And again, they're going for a really different feel. Is it going to just end up being just a wrestling show? I don't know about that, but I saw that Perro is going to be on it, who's one of my favorites. So really cool stuff happening in wrestling right now. There's a huge vacuum that a bunch of people are finding their spaces and filling in. And I think wrestling fans are all the better for it. In any case, what is our clip going to be? Adam Cole made a return to Maryland Championship Wrestling. And I just thought, like, when wrestlers set goals, and I think their goals are varied and all over the place, don't get me wrong. There's no hive mind. But think about this. I think this is a good goal for wrestlers to have in their mind. Make it enough that your return to promotions that you worked on the indie level have significant meaning. I think that's a great goal to have. In any case, enjoy the Adam Cole clip. I most certainly did. And I will talk to you again tomorrow for my birthday. Wild 50th birthday. Thank you for watching the Platinum Pinfall 1, 2, 3. Adam Cole, baby! Woo!